Good morning. Happy Wednesday, everybody. So my name is Kelly, and I'm the newest addition to the Willow Valley Community's fitness team. And today we're going to be taking a yoga class for strength training. And I'm going to follow that up with a small meditation for making tough decisions in your life. So I want to give you an opportunity right now. If you want music during this class, feel free to get your laptop and throw on YouTube, or go ahead, grab your iPad or whatever you want to do. Just have it set up, and you can get it to where you can set play, and I'll let you know when you can go ahead and play that when we actually get started. So I actually have a request for you to go ahead and on this video, comment some feedback if you could. Just anything I love this, I hate this, I feel indifferent about this, about the videos. Just kind of want it to create the best class for you, and I would love to know what you all think and what I can improve on or stay the same, or any feedback is better than no feedback. Some highlights moving forward. Friday, we'll be hosting a meditation right here on Facebook Live at 10 a.m. And then Wednesday, June 3rd, we'll be hosting a yoga class at 10 a.m. For this practice today, make sure you have your yoga mat, maybe a water, some space. And I just want to reiterate that this is your practice. So if you come to a pose or IQ a pose and that's not for you today for any reason, feel free to do what you need to do. If that's a different pose, a different series, maybe come to rest in child's pose. Wherever you're comfortable is perfect. When you're ready, we're going to go ahead and bring your left foot into your groin and then your right. Coming to a nice straight spine. Allowing your eyes to get heavy. And maybe allowing your eyelashes to flutter shut. Taking a breath in through the nose and exhale, sighing out the mouth. One more time, just like that. Bring your arms down by your hips and sweeping them all the way up around you, creating a prayer above your head and bringing that prayer down to your heart center. We're going to start class with one chant of Om, followed by a prayer in Sanskrit. Feel free to take this time to just let this prayer wash over you and maybe form an intention for class today. Starting with an inhale. Om. Sahana Bonatu. Sahana Bonatu. Sahabiyam Karavavahai. Tejasti namadi tamastu ma venveshahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Taking a moment to let that prayer of love and peace for all beings wash over you. Go ahead and warm your hands, rubbing them together, creating a little bit of heat. When you're ready, bring that hand back to a prayer. You're going to go ahead and let your palms come to your knees. And if you have some music that you would like to listen to today, go ahead and click play on that. When you're ready, you're going to inhale, bringing your chest forward. Exhale, curling your spine back, looking at your belly button. Inhale, lifting your gaze, opening your chest. Exhale, curling and looking at the belly button. Inhaling, coming forward, shoulder blades kiss. Exhale, coming back. Continuing this breath for a couple of moments. And maybe allowing your eyes to stay closed through this process. Just warming up the spine, moving vertebrae by vertebrae. Couple more rotations just like this. On your next inhale, come onto a neutral spine. We're going to bring this right leg and bringing it out to the edge of our mat. We're going to go ahead and place the right hand on the outside of the knee, raising the opposite hand all the way up. And then we're going to lean over for a side body stretch. Really stretching out that latissimus dorsi, that muscle right here on the side body. Staying here for one more breath. And we're going to go ahead and plant that left arm about a foot away from your left foot. Then we're going to go ahead and bring the right, and we're going to sweep all the way up into our gate pose. So hips pressing out, pressing through the right inside arch of the foot, lifting the right arm, coming over the body for your gate pose. Exhale, coming all the way back down. And bring the other leg all the way out. Now we're going to bring our right foot into our groin, and then the left foot will follow. Starting with a nice straight spine, bringing your hands to your knees and inhale, coming forward, chest is opening. Exhale, curling and rounding. Inhale, coming forward. Exhale, curl and round and gaze either at your belly button or your feet. Continuing this motion for a couple of breaths. One more rotation with your breath cycle. And when you inhale next, come to a nice neutral spine. You're going to go ahead and bring this left foot all the way out to the side of your mat. Planting the left hand about 6 inches behind the left knee or a little farther down the foot. Inhaling the right arm and leaning over for a side body stretch. One more breath here. When you're ready, placing that right arm down by the side of your body and lifting up into your gate pose. Your left arm reaching over your side, bringing your hips up and forward, getting a stretch through the entire side body. And really making sure that the inner arch of your foot is pressing down. When you're ready, releasing that. You're going to go ahead and come to tabletop pose. So this will have your wrists under your shoulders, your knees under your hips. And you're going to go ahead and take your right foot out long and go ahead and press into the heel of the right foot. This should feel really good after sitting for a period of time. When you're ready, bringing that foot right back. And go ahead and stretch out with the left. Just getting a calf stretch. Keeping the toes on the mat and really pushing back through the heel. When you're ready, placing that right back down. You're going to keep your hands where they are and your knees where they are, and you're going to sit back into your child's pose. So your head can come to a block, a blanket, maybe stacking your hands or the mat. So just to reiterate, this is our child's pose, and if any point you need some rest or just need to take a moment away from this practice, this is a great spot to come back to. Now keeping your hands exactly where they are, on an inhale, go ahead and curl the spine, coming all the way up, dropping the hips, and coming into your cobra pose. Maybe taking a moment to stretch out in your cobra. On an exhale, coming back to your child's pose. Inhaling, coming up to cobra. Exhale, child's pose. Inhaling, coming up to your cobra. Exhaling, child's pose, and continuing this motion with your breath. One more rotation. Inhaling, rounding the spine, dropping the hips, coming to your cobra. Exhaling. And this time, go ahead and put the tops of the feet, your toes on the mat, and go ahead and come up to your downward facing dog. Welcome to pedal out the heels, maybe sway the hips, eventually coming to some stillness. Gazing at the middle of the mat. And we're going to do some coiled springs today. Coiled springs is a nice big bend in the knee. Go ahead and riding all the way up to a high plank, holding for a breath, and then coming right back to your downward facing dog. Big bend in the knees, coming up to a high plank, holding for a breath, and coming back to your downward facing dog. 2 more times, just like that. Big bend. And pressing back. Last time, big bend in the knees. Go ahead and riding up. High plank. And back. Taking a breath here. On an inhale, looking between the hands. Exhale, starting with the left foot, stepping forward to the top of the mat. On an inhale, coming up to your flat back, shoulder blades kiss. Exhale and fold. Inhale, reverse your swan dive. Exhale, mountain pose. Maybe on an inhale, bringing your shoulders all the way up to your ears and back behind you. Maybe that one more time. That feels good for you today. Inhaling your arms all the way up. Exhale and fold. Inhale to your flat back. Exhale, walk back, high plank. Drop the knees, lower down, halfway, chaturanga. Inhaling to your cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Taking a moment here. On your next inhale, look between the hands, starting with your right foot, walking to the front of the mat. Inhaling to a flat back. Exhale and fold. Inhale, reverse your swan dive, maybe a baby back bend. Exhale, mountain pose. Now we're going to go ahead and staying at the front of your mat. I'm just going to do this to make it easier for you to see me. Go ahead and bring the big toes to touch. Inhale, sweeping the arms all the way up and sitting into your chair. On an exhale, bring the hands to a prayer. And really pay attention to my cues. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to rotate to the right using our oblique muscles. And once you've rotated, go ahead and put that left elbow onto the knee. Taking a couple moments here. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, first rotating, and then go ahead and lock the elbow onto the knee. Opening up the chest. Go ahead and inhale, coming back to center. Exhale and fold all the way down. Inhaling to a flat back. Exhale, plant the hands, walk back, high plank. When you're ready, you're going to lower down as slow as you can, coming down onto your stomach. When you come all the way down, go ahead and walk your hands to your hips, palms face down. The feet about a foot, maybe hips length apart. We're going to come into our locust pose. So inhale, lifting the head, the chest, the arms. Exhale, lifting the legs, the feet. Every inhale, getting a little bit higher. Couple more breaths. Try to come up just a little bit higher. Exhale, lowering down. And go ahead and turn your one of your cheeks to the mat. Go ahead and maybe wiggle your hips. Allow your palms to face up to the ceiling. Taking a moment, noticing all the work you've just performed and done today. When you're ready, go ahead and switch your head so it's on the opposite cheek, just to even out the neck. And when you're ready, nothing fancy about it, you're going to go ahead and flip over so your glutes are on the mat. When you get there, you're going to go ahead and bring your feet in towards your glutes. We're going to go ahead and start with our feet are in towards our glutes. Our arms are out in front of us, palms facing each other, gaze looking forward. Inhale, you're going to lift with the sternum and the chest. And go ahead and try to lift the feet up just a little bit off the mat, coming into your boat pose. Now you can lift the feet 90 or straighten. Whatever works for you today is perfectly okay. Just breathing in this pose. Really working your abdominal muscles. One more breath here. And when you're ready, go ahead and bring your arms around your knees and coming into C-Pod. Bringing your head to your knees and taking a couple breaths. When you're ready, you can extend your legs out, maybe popcorn them out. Bring your arms back out just like they were, palms facing each other. Inhaling here with a nice straight spine. On an exhale, rolling down vertebrae by vertebrae as slow as you can. When you get down, go ahead and extend your legs out to the corners of your mat, your arms out long beside you, palms facing up. Taking some time to set up for your Savasana pose today. Taking some time to take up some space, allowing the big toes to point in opposite directions. Allowing your eyes to get heavy and eventually allowing your eyelashes to kiss and press together. Taking a slow breath in through the nose and exhale, sighing out the mouth. One more time, just like that, breathing in through the nose and sighing out the mouth. We're going to continue this Savasana with going through a meditation for tough choices and decisions. Turning your attention inward, and imagine with each inhale, your body gets a little heavier. Allowing your body to be cradled by your mat, and allowing your body to just soak into your mat. I'd like you to transport yourself someplace outside where you find it easy to feel calm. Maybe this is your favorite trail. Maybe it's the very top of a mountain. Maybe it's the edge of a sea. Perhaps it's right off your front porch, overlooking farm fields. Allow yourself to imagine wherever comes to mind. Notice the way the air feels on your skin, the colors you see, the sounds that you would hear. Breathing in calm and clarity, and exhaling worry. Consider in your mind the choices ahead of you, and go ahead and see them as individual paths. I'd like you to allow yourself to daydream what it would look like 5 years from now if you chose one path. What would your life look like? How would you feel? Is this a person that you would be proud to be? Now imagine yourself at 110 years old, looking back at the choices you made. How does that feel? Are you someone that you're proud you stepped into? Now run the same process again with the other choice and the other path. moving forward in time 5 years, just daydreaming, the possibilities of what might happen, then looking forward to when you're 110 years old and looking back and ask yourself, is this a person that you feel proud to be? Are you happy, joyous, and free along the path that you took? Perhaps there is a third possibility. Thinking about that now, if there was a third possibility, what might that be? Looking forward 5 years, what would that look and feel like? Looking forward to the end of your life when you are 110 years old, what would that third path look and feel like? Are you proud to be that you? Coming back to this place of clarity, this outside place of calm, clear feelings. Noticing that these choices in front of you are your choices to make. And the truth is, you make a choice, and another one, and another one, and it's all a string of pearls. Although it may feel like a fork in the road right now. There is no real right or wrong. Everything is an opportunity to learn. Even if you chose one path, and in a month or a year or some time passes and you choose that this might not be the right path for you, just stop and take a breath. You always have an opportunity to go ahead and create a different path. Taking a moment to acknowledge, no matter what is in front of you, you got this. Deepening your breath, coming back to this present moment. Maybe bringing your arms all the way up overhead for a nice long entire body stretch. Maybe wiggling the fingers and the toes, and maybe bending the knees and coming over to the right side of your body, coming to the position of rebirth. Just a reminder that this is a pose we practice as a reminder that you are always reborn and have a chance for a brighter future the next day and today and every moment going forward. Using your hands to press up, coming back to a seated position, facing the way we started. When you come to a seat, allowing your eyes to get heavy, and once again allowing your eyelashes to press together. Bringing your arms down by your side on an inhale, sweeping them all the way up, gathering the light and the love and the energy around you, and bringing that prayer to your heart center. Taking a moment to notice that intention we set at the beginning of practice. And notice if that intention will serve you moving forward or maybe setting a new intention. Bringing that prayer to your third eye as a reminder of right thought, to your lips as a reminder of right speech, to your heart as a reminder of right action. As we all bow and say, Namaste. Thank you.